Booting it up. We are live. I don't know if I'm ready to stream tonight, but I'm gonna give it a go. We did an update on a stream yesterday. Not too many people watching. Honestly, not gonna go over any new items. Just gonna do a few maps today. Hopefully not die. Already I can tell that depending on the map mods, this is going to get a little spooky before we get our third ascendancy. The 2 points we need are going to make a pretty big difference. On top of that, I think I decided on how I'm going to move forward with making like standalone videos on the channel. The goal I think that I'm going to go with is playing through hardcore SSF on certain classes, and right now it's going to be the warrior. Trying out different playstyles until I kind of become an expert at each one of them. Specifically from like 0 to I feel like getting at a campaign it was like 65, level 65. So just getting a good grasp on all of the mechanics from 0 to 65 for different builds within the same class, potentially swapping ascendancies, although they don't matter as much. If I can pull up the different ascendancies in-game easily, I feel like I'd be more willing to do something like that, whereas having to re-roll by going through the ascendancy process a second time, as well as just spending a bunch of gold to do it. It's just going to make that process a little frustrating, so we'll see exactly how this goes. Right now, this character is going to become the character that I play through the new 0.3 like mid-league patch, or like early, like the biggest patch that they're putting out. This is the character I'll be playing those on, hopefully. And then once I get far enough along, I'll probably start streaming another hardcore SSF level up, and haven't decided which skills yet, but it could be shield skills, it could be thorns, could be totems. But for now, I've done enough with slams that I'd feel very confident describing the different mechanics around slams. What do you want to prioritize while leveling? The different breakpoints while you're leveling. And these things should be consistent even as PoE 2 changes. The tree itself is going to change. The level you get, certain notables might change, all that stuff. But there's a pretty good baseline for like mechanics in PoE 2 right now that's definitely going to stay. And even if it's not in the exact way that I describe in these videos, I'm pretty confident in building out just a set of videos that goes over the fundamentals of Path of Exile 2, how you kind of want to approach it, and it's going to be through the lens of hardcore SSF. I'm pretty sick of dealing with the softcore mentality, especially in the community right now. So I think instead of critiquing it and putting effort into React videos, any of that, etc., I'm just going to kind of veer off and do my own thing. And for me, that's going to focus on fundamentals. It's going to focus on which builds I like the best. So right now, the reason why I've rolled Slam 4 leagues in a row, or like 4 characters in a row, is because that playstyle is the most enjoyable to me. Who knows, maybe I'll find shields even more fun. You never really know until you give it a go. So last league I played Amazon, Sorceress, and Ranger. And I hadn't played any of those classes in PoE 1 in like years. So playing them in PoE 2, that was my first kind of breakout of just going for the melee archetype in a long time. And I found I had a lot of fun with it. I'm not... And in those other videos from 0.2, did I present myself as somebody who was like well versed or like an expert in those classes. It was just kind of like a fun thing to do. But I do feel like how I've leveled this character, and if I level like the same class instead of moving on to a different class, if I do it in hardcore where your decisions actually have weight, I think it forces me to kind of learn the mechanics. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes. But after today, that's kind of been my plan. So expect the first video on warrior. I guess it could be seen as, yeah, it's not mace skill, so it's just going to be focused on warrior slam leveling. And I might add in some more endgame focused concepts as well. But when I do go over this, I have to leave room for me not being like the end all be all on this kind of stuff. It's just going to go over my experience with the different skills, how I've enjoyed playing it, and the information that I feel like can help new players or anybody looking to get into a new class while playing PoE 2. For the live streams, gonna continue to kind of ramble at the start, talk a good chunk, and then if anybody stops by, we'll chat. But at some point during these streams, I just kind of fall off. When I'm playing PoE 2, especially when I'm farming, it's kind of like my chill down at the end of a day, so not really looking to force it until we get a good following going, which may never happen, who knows. Especially with the times that I stream at. So this is going to be the first Delirium map that I've done. Already I can tell it's a little scarier than some of the previous ones I've done. Map mods themselves are nothing. So it's just the new mob types. And now I need to be really careful. This is super dangerous. I went the wrong way. It's a double mod. The only mod that right now is that we are in danger of dying to is Shadewalker. There are other mods that can put us into dangerous situations, but Shadewalker is a guaranteed react from us. So anything that makes it harder for me to discern whether or not a mob has Shadewalker is also pretty dangerous. Something I hope they work on is the Delirium fog effect. A lot of people have talked on it and memed on it, but it really is just less fun to play in a map. Like this map with Delirium effect on looked awful, and then as soon as it went off, I actually, like, I feel like I brightened up. Something that I could talk about today is item rarity. Crip just posted a video that was him reacting to somebody else's content, where he described... I guess we could just talk about the main video. So the main video being somebody describing that item rarity works in like a certain way, and the results saying that like 150 item rarity is probably the sweet spot right now. When it comes to softcore versus no, not softcore. So when it comes to SSF versus not, it seems like it matters a lot for SSF. At the moment, we are running rarity, and it's super valuable throughout the campaign. But in order to hit the amount of rarity that you'd want by the end game, it is pretty difficult. It's one of the things that Smith of Kitava has an easier time doing, because we don't care about the stats on gear as much. We can get most of our resistances by just getting fire res. So you've got a few open suffixes, etc. So I'm not too worried about where the character's going in the long run. But when it comes to where we're at right now, we're only at about 40%. And I'm not looking to push that higher right now. We're just kind of cruise while we're leveling up the map tiers. Also hoping to get another Sanctum today.
Charge! Local, need your aid.
Just thinking about the Sanctum from yesterday. Ooh. We also got 10 points, so essences are in our maps. And essences are super fucking important right now.
You feel? I don't fear what hides.
First delirium.
Yes.
Huh. So this is a base that we'd want to recomb. We got a few bases we're working with here. I don't know if we'd want to recomb that exact one. I think right now is our bad.
Speak. This is all we as expected. Time is of the essence. Yes.
I think right now I'm looking for the hybrid. So basically hybrid, what would it be? We've got +6, we've got two +6 suffixes, and then we've got a few hybrids. So if we can smash those two together, we can craft like a pretty cheap, decent attack speed reduced weapon here, which would be a huge upgrade. I don't know if fracturing mirrors. Oh, let's do this one. Actually, hold up. Fuck it.
What is it?
I kind of hate that.
Changed my mind. Go on.
I just don't want to think about it. What was I gonna do? Okay. We'll run this first. Most of what I've been doing is skipping all of the remnants because we really don't care right now. This is another mob type that I'm not super familiar with how dangerous they are. Like certain rare monsters, maybe they have insane slams that I'm not familiar with, I don't know. But as long as we kind of skip the remnants, it should be fine. Part of why I wanted to do this before the essence is because we can queue up a Hammer of the Gods, basically. We got enough glory. Still stunning, holy shit. Yeah, so something like that right there. Incredibly dangerous. I'm just gonna hammer it, fuck it. Expedition and SSF is probably going to be insanely important as well. Although I don't think it's going to be as required as it was in past leagues because of essences. I do still want to go get a Hammer of the Gods. Just because I do know essence rares can be really difficult. Is this a boss? Okay. feel like I've gotten decent at the combo now. But I guess we don't even need... We don't weapon swap as much anymore, so... Doesn't really matter. Holy shit. Dude, the dodge roll... Dodge roll getting stuck on big monsters is a massive problem. They need to fix that shit. We got a lineage gem. Huh. That's kind of fun. Could check that in Hammer of the Gods if we wanted. I don't know how important that is, but I haven't seen that one on my main yet either. Is the precursor tab down here? Yep. God, this really shows just how bad Leap Slam has become. Alright, let's go get Hammer of the Gods again. Got it, and we have a seismic, should be fine. Gonna corrupt into pop in the essence. We didn't kill it. This could be really dangerous. I actually have no clue. Oh, definitely dangerous. That's chaos. But as long as we kite back, I think we'll be fine. Alright, dead for sure. I think we missed. Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights. This is part of the reason why I'm playing Earthquake. You can safely kite back while doing damage. It's another reason why I was thinking about swapping to Sunder. And I still might. We just don't have enough support gems right now to do it. We really wanted the Greater Essence to level up. But no luck. Just realized I left a chest there. Snake him real quick. Don't really need a helmet. Current helmet we're using is unique, and endgame helmet would be unique as well.
As expected. Of course.
That's fine. Currently looking at going... let me see what I can do, actually. So tablets... Expedition probably is the most useful right now while we're looking at craft gear. Let's just do that. I was... Oh, shit, dude. So we got a T4 boss who could drop... Oh, no, T4 boss is Rakiatas. Never mind. Anyways, we're on our way to Castaway. I need some gold. Rakiatas would maybe force us to go some kind of elemental builds. Maybe not in this character, but if I continue as SSF Hardcore, all these new characters, I think, have the same chest. so we could just save it.
I need
But
more time.
something I feel like is happening faster than I realized is that the level of monsters, like my damage is falling behind a little bit.
I can't.
We're only on T4s, but I'm not feeling nearly as overpowered as I was.
Meat creature.
We are looking for new shields, that's for sure. It's probably something I need to learn how to craft.
Crush them.
Oh, that's extra chaos damage, could be dangerous. Just want to play it a bit safer. Our chaos res is at like 35 right now, and then we have a chaos charm. So any amount of chaos is not a death sentence, but compared to anything else, it's the worst damage type we can take. Even fizz damage over time, we got a decent grasp on right now. If it's scaled up with map mods, probably not so much. But I'm not looking to run maps with increased monster damage right now. Shadewalker, gotta run. So this specific monster is the monster that can kill us. That right there, it's a teleport and a massive AoE debuff on the grounds. It's gonna do it again, and then if you don't realize where it is and you start backtracking over where it's teleported, you could easily kill yourself. But if you know where it is and that it's coming, you just need to put yourself into a position where it isn't a problem. Hopefully when the pit opens up, we don't get another.
I'm not ready. No challenge.
What do we got here? Stagger cat. Stag. The other part of why I want to swap to Sunder is because Earthquake doesn't really do as much damage. The reason why I was enjoying Earthquake was because I was dual wielding two-handers,
From my ancestors.
and in that way you can get... Give me a sec. And that way you just get like plus 12 to melee skills just off rip. Which is a huge amount of increased damage for the slam skills, the higher they get. Anything above like 30, it's going to be really strong on. So by not having those levels right now, Earthquake is kind of a joke. Normal mobs are kind of a joke though too, so it's not really a problem. It's just as I tier up before I get a new weapon, we're probably going to hit a bit of a... Like this, we're not hitting a wall yet, but I'd like to be doing way more damage right now. I'm just gonna hammer the gods this shit. Something I am also thinking about doing is maybe looking towards
I'm not ready.
Area of Effect. I do need to bring back... I need Armor Break on Rolling Slam again, I think. Right now I put it on Wind Dancer, but it's not enough for rares, let alone bosses. Frustrating to do all that on a shitty map and get nothing. I really hate the prevents recovery mod as well. It wasn't as much of a problem for me in softcore because you just can kind of one-shot stuff, but it essentially cuts your EHP in half for free. The only way to... Ooh, thank God. So we've been fiending for support gems. I don't know why they don't drop more often. It's the one thing where I feel like they should add either some way to get... Or sorry, I tried to verify. I don't think it's my loot filter, but it definitely feels like you should be able to buy like lower level ones in some way or trade them in. I don't know. The game just needs some way to get you more access to trying more stuff out instead of you kind of locking into a set of support gems and just that being it for the campaign.
These are our supplies.
Damn, dude. We're getting constantly like solid magic items without anything to craft with yet. I'm building up some essences, but we don't have any at the moment. Because like this base, I think you'd actually want... you need fizz damage to craft off of. Because the chances of you hitting crit fizz damage is super low, but... let's see if I have anything that I could just chuck at it. Something like Infinite is probably decent on it. Maybe even this. Just guarantee the armor roll. And then guarantee... this probably makes more sense. Because the suffixes are what we want more of. So I'm down to hit it. How many exalts do we have? Holy shit. Okay. And this is into... I'll save the rib for some... Oh my god, dude. GGG, I believed in the vision. Okay. This is an insane pickup. We're about to get a shit ton more life. And then it comes with all the resistances we need. I need to armor scrap it up in order to get the armor back, but already insane. What I'm thinking about is using a rib on it. And then let me check desecrated mods. Again, I have put zero effort into learning how to craft shields. Strength shields. There are no prefixes. So if we desecrate it, we would just be trying to roll for block chance. Which, in my opinion, is worth it. So we'll chuck it on. Hope to get it. We're most likely going to get flat armor, which would be insane as well. So yeah, let's give it a go. It's too high level for these. Yeah. Let's see what we get. Looking for block chance. I think that's really high, actually. I don't know how high, but grab that shit. We might be able to take some points off the tree now too. What an insane craft. The goal for the... Okay. 7% more? Insane. The goal for the shield is to have max fire res on it. But in the meantime, before we get our third ascendancy let alone our 4th Ascendancy. This is going to be a huge upgrade for us. And I will slam out some quality on it. Is that 300 life? 250? Just getting 250 life off of one piece. Extra fizz damage reduction. Reses are capped. Reses, not only are they capped, our cold res is now high enough where we can pull off this node. And I think we put it back into strength. Although we could go 100% applies to chaos. So let me see how much life we get from strength. Not as much. It's still around 200. Still might want to put a colds. If I got a cold socket, I'll put it there just to overcap a little bit. If I'm not running anything with pen slash LE, or pen ignores it anyways, but without weakness, I don't know if I need to do that. Versus just quick life. Let's just go largest life we got. We're at 2600. Or this node. I feel like honing up the weaknesses as opposed to the more generic extra life. Oh, actually, well, okay. So we needed this in order to get... All of these weapons are around 300, so we're fine. We don't actually need the extra strength. I'm gonna go armor as chaos.
Speak. Nothing is set in stone.
I need a tab for keeping older pieces. That's essentially what these ones are. They're just not laid out very well. Inventory management is not one of my finer suits. We do want to use a support gem on something important. What was it? There's Rage, level 5. Did we do that? Or level 3? Rage 3 could be good. I wanted to swap stuff off of, I don't know. Just gonna save it, until we figure out exactly what we want. We're done with this map, yeah? Yes, sir. Moving on to Castaway. Oh, I didn't even think about if Castaway could be dangerous. I feel like it isn't, but we'll see. Anyways, yeah, massive shield upgrade. Fucking crazy. Oh, and block. We are at 52% block, and I think that's perfectly capped. Like, I don't think it's... Let me go down. I take it back. This is kind of feeling like we're a little bit over. But I can't take out points. Except for these 12%ers, so... eventually we could take a wheel off. Like slow potency. This one we wanted to keep for a while, but... Like if we take off of all of this... We lose 4% chance to block, but gain 3 points. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely overcapped. It's fine.
Crush them! This is mercy.
Yeah, even just looking at how small the AoE on Earthquake is right now, it's feeling like it's worth it to swap to Sunder. So maybe that's what I was planning on doing with the support gems. It's also a map where everything's armored. Casually sprinting is probably a huge problem. The more we play in maps, the more my brain's gonna default to like that was my old character. And if at any point we get stunned on the trip, I feel like that's how my character's gonna die. That's just the feeling I've been getting. Which is a sad way to go on hardcore, but I haven't set up that many ways to get around it just yet. If Earthquake isn't killing these normal mobs, we are going to be in a pretty bad spot. I think what we're getting hit on right now as well is the map mods that are increased elemental ailment application basically. So we are getting chilled way more often than I'd like. Again, they're just weird debuffs. Verdant Spores. Never heard of that one. Oh, we got one? Yes, huge. Alright, goal for the stream tonight is to clear Sanctum. We got an okay run last time. We had to risk it towards the end, and then I played the final boss fight really poorly, just because I don't enjoy playing like a full ranged style melee on certain boss fights. If we go and grab Sunder, should make Scorpion way easier. But if I just play smarter, it should be easier as well. I think we were headed towards some armor break nodes. I'll put that on the tree, but at the same time we were just kind of chilling. Oh, give me a sec. Huh. Neat.
Destruction!
I'm flashing back to when every streamer gets a text message and then shuts up and then turns stream off for like 2 minutes and then they get canceled. I just got a message from family. It's all good. Anyways, I could just do it right now. We're putting points into Punctured Lung. Basically, if a enemy gets fully armor breaked, they lose out on regen. So I feel like on completely stacked rares, it's pretty good. And then on certain boss fights, I think it either breaks them or it's just really strong. I think we've already got as much life as possible, from the tree at least, outside of just scaling more strength. Proximity. I think proximity still works if you're in range when Hammer of the Gods hits. Yeah, looks like it. So yeah, goal, now that we got it, go to Sanctum. Secondary goal, maybe get enough expedition currency to do a recomb on +6 to hybrid, and then we've got 2 of them. On average, it's probably should take around like 6 or 8-ish. 6 to 8, maybe 10. But I haven't really gotten too lucky with combinators, so eventually you're expected to land. Cold is shitty. Check the vendors for weapons,
What is it?
as well as rings.
How can I help?
There we go. We got decent boots last stream. Rarity's pretty huge.
Bring any tomes you
We do have other rarity rings. It's just this ring is just so strong right now. I've got both rings of solid suffixes, just shitty prefixes. Gloves were another thing that we should have an upgrade on. Like guaranteed. But I just want fire instead of a lightning res or cold res or strength. So these gloves are probably maybe what I'd go for instead, and just use a body. Can do that right now, honestly. We'll figure it out later. Let's finish up the map. We're headed towards Castaway. We got it. Oof. I feel like... So that is a dangerous mod. I feel like it's dangerous later, though. These numbers are pretty low. Later on, you can see like 45% increased attack speed and cast speed and shit like that, and it just gets bonkers. At this point, it's
There's enough wealth here to
just
buy a
15%
kingdom
more damage.
or burn it to the ground.
The fact that we got our block up as well is really strong.
Rejoin the earth. Destruction!
Yeah, so I don't think this map is dangerous at all. But maybe that's just because, again, when I see it, I just clear it real quick. We're going to get a shit ton of gold, so we started out at like 120-ish. I think they should give you around like 300k plus. Do the monsters all drop golds? Or is it just the stuff you pick up on the ground? On a map like this where the monsters are really slow, you can kind of tell how Earthquake probably is the most optimal move right now while leveling. Them completely changing up how maps get completed to being focused on the boss and not on the rare is going to be really interesting, I think. Because I don't know if they said if they're keeping rares on the minimap or not. If they don't, I'm not sure how it's going to feel. If they do keep rares on the minimap, you're still going to want to clear them all. So part of it is... like, it changes some things. I guess it changes your... No, they fixed that too. The idea of you trying to, like, clear maps as fast as possible was because you wanted a path to, like, a setup for towers. But now there are no more towers, so... Alright, hopefully this boss isn't crazy. Because I do not really know it. Ooh. I've been really slow. Basically, we're doing too many stuns too quickly. The aftershocks on the rolling slam make it so that I'm not getting Hammer of the Gods off when they're stunned, which is like a huge damage decrease.
Crush them!
I think we missed. Does this loop all the way around? Maybe not. We got a checkpoint if we need to go back. But yeah, how this feels right now is kind of shitty. Whereas I would kind of want some kind of explosive chain type thing. Probably make mapping go way faster at the moment. Is there really only... I thought there were 4 souls. I feel like we have to go back, bottom right. Weird. Maybe down there and down here? This is probably the last one.
Come here!
Even Leap Slam right now I could probably just be rocking. Does a good chunk of damage. And we got it.
Treasure piled high. but
Let's
on
fucking go, dude. Oh, shit. I did not realize I'd forgotten about the points you get. It's only 2, but it's still really good. At this stage, I think it'll give us more essences, which is kind of my whole plan right now. 30% more essence monsters. That doesn't really matter. This one's super important. I never really thought about that. So you want to run more modifiers on the essence maps? Gotcha.
Yes, back to the forge with this one.
Yep. Started with like 120 or around 150 golds. Ended up with 6 hundo. Thinking about doing the Sanctum now. We're about an hour in. When it comes to artifacts, let me actually see. I'm going to compare both of these. So we've got T5 and T3. I think T3 was like 10%. And then I think T5 is like 15. 40? We're going this every time. Holy shit. And we're taking these guys. What is it? Broken Circle.
Found a logbook yet? Keep an eye out for logbooks.
So if we hit this, we're still waiting for a Kurgle But even as is, this might be better than our weapon if we hit. So just toss it out there, see what happens. No luck. We've got another... We can do that again. And again, it's the 40%er, so... This is way higher than I realized.
Well met.
I think it's going to be the same cost, right? 12, we got it. 40%. Could win, could lose. Again, really doesn't matter. We did hit. It is now a rare. Why is it a rare? We're now fucked. Was one of those a rare? Piwitsu magic item becomes rare on recomb. Well, you live, you learn. So that's not what I wanted at all. I wanted to be able to essence it up. Instead of doing that, I should have just taken one of the +6 and essenced it, and then would have been fine. Trying to think, given how that played out, what I want to do with this. We'll leave it. Just unexpected. For these other ones, we got Flat Fizz. On pretty high level Flat Fizz as well. So this would be... I guess we can see actually how much it would cost. Let's see one of the T3s with the +6. Yeah, 15%. Okay. Damn. So what we'll really end up doing is just using that essence on this one. Once we get a Crow Goals, get our prefixes set, and wait until we get a battle for the +6 on suffix. For now, sticking with our current really low rolls, but still 3 Fizz prefixes. And we're looking to clear. Let's go try to clear this this trial. Floor 1 and 2 last time were really easy, and I think since then we've gotten relic upgrades. Okay, we can make more. Increased life, totally fine. Defense is totally fine. Chance that ignore gaining an affliction is kind of crazy. I like this one, I think. So honor resistance, max honor restored, and then there was a defenses one, right? That's pretty big. Let's see what we got here, though. That's max honor. Okay. So for sure these two. Could go this one. 2, 2. 3, 3. Another 3 here. I mean, maximum honor, maximum life instead. Probably fine. And then 40% increased defenses as opposed to what? What else we got? Defense is a dodge roll. It was good. Got a lot of life since then as well, so we should have a much higher base resistance pool here, or honor pool. Around 4k. And by the end of it, that was our that was what made us lose. I just took a shit ton of damage from like the scorpion one-shot stinger mechanic. And thinking about it, if that's chaos damage, which it kind of looks like it is, getting that fizz is chaos is probably good. Or armor applies to fizz, whatever. I'm surprised by my damage. I wonder if there's something... No. I haven't looked into how monsters scale. Would it be surprising if it was just monster level that's the difference? Maybe their HP pool scales as well? Less energy shields, then we just go up here. We got 17 energy shield. Gold ring. Honestly, rares, I mean, if we get lucky on rares, they're really good, but the most important items right now, I feel like in 0.3, especially for SSF, are going to be two, or like really well rolled magic with exactly 2 mods that you want on them. Ooh, we can start dropping ornate plates. I wasn't prioritizing them on my other character because I was going hybrid, as well as just our leech is just kind of insane. But I feel like in SSF, more energy shields just better regardless. This doesn't matter, so we probably go water. The one thing that I'm kind of scared of is the final boss. Like, I don't think we're going to run it. I think we'll run Ultimatum for our 4th Ascendancy. But we do want to run the final boss for the diamond. The diamond's insane for Smith of Kitava. So it's one of those situations where, like, if I keep playing this character, which I probably won't, we'll probably swap off. But if I did want to keep playing him, we'd have to kill it eventually. And just the speed at which we clear. Plus, if there's a chance of you dying if you fuck a mechanic up, like, doesn't sound like the most fun to me.
Stand tall. A moment of respite.
The first hit. Did I swap off and not remember? Like, why is this doing so little damage? We have heft on it even. Might just be something where I'm remembering the damage of it with Infernal Cry on, and we just don't have a consistent source of Infernal Cry right now.
Good riddance. I would give anything for a sip.
No armor would kill us. Straight in is probably fine. That's not good. Oh no, we just take this, then we skip it. I think gloves, again, we are looking for a new pair of gloves. We're looking for plus melee, but I think there's a breakpoint at 77, 75. So I don't care too much for just a +1. So it would be a great boost, but
Come here!
nothing I'm looking to craft over too much. Fuck. I was already jumping over the thing when I left. Boots? I don't really care.
Cower!
Impressive endurance.
Skip that. Don't need it. This one's insane. This one's probably super easy. So we're probably going to go there. I do kind of want to go up, but we can't. So we have to go here. And we are taking Fizz. We've got enough armor. That does fucking nothing.
I can't hit! You were no one!
Dude, how long it takes Earthquake to go off without
A great challenge.
reduced skills?
Overcome.
Reduced skill duration. Did I put any of it on there? No, we pulled it off. Okay. That's why I feel so bad right now. We do want to take a look. It's probably not going to be worth, but who knows. Yeah, whatever. We don't need keys. We're going up. It's escape. Super easy.
Charge!
I feel like if I have the time, I should just be grabbing every chest, but it is what it is. Oh. Okay, so definitely should be. And also, why the fuck was there a level 17? That's too higher than anything I've gotten so far. I have to go back still.
Impressive endurance.
Same deal, we'll see. So this is the one I was thinking. God damn it, dude. This is the one I wanted, which is get 3, but then maybe risk something else. Sadly, we cannot risk this. The relic effects are too good. Gain a minor, gain a minor. We don't care. We have 4 silver coins, or keys as well. Could be big later on.
Beware of the burst.
Alright, so we're doing about 500k with all our combo, or that's this thing's at 500k. I'm trying to think of how we did the other two boss fights. Because the second boss, if you don't kill them at the same time, it is a bitch. Got a good amount of water. A ton of defenses. I think we go these two. And defense is not as important. Saves a bit of water as well. Small relic could be good with the bronze. These two are... We have 3 royal straight up right here? Sure.
My satchel is full.
Can you ID items? Fuck off, man. Okay, we'll just put them in a dump tab and just grab this shit later. First floor, snooze fest. That's how it's been. Second floor was a little bit more challenging, but only really ramped up in the third floor. I think we go worn sandals, which is annoying. Just even slower, but I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. Most of the time by the end of it, I was losing honor to gauntlet stuff as opposed to monsters we were actually fighting.
You are no warrior.
Definitely does just feel bad though.
Cower.
I don't know why that broke. I just left clicked. I don't know why Hammer of the Gods stopped casting. Also, we are just taking a bunch of damage here. You get a good amount of recovery, whatever what does it call it? The refill over time. And if you just take no damage, it doesn't really matter, but taking a bit and then just getting it back's kind of expected. We're going merchant, pretty sure. We could do... Maybe not. Getting a large straight into a merchant would be a buy. It's probably worth... Got enough lessers. Still looking for graders. Yo, dungeon traps on ritual offering? Fuck off, please. Even more traps? Fuck. I'm definitely zoning right now though already. How much we've been streaming lately is... I feel like it's not too much. We're not streaming like a lot. Or like a lot of hours straight. 1 to 2 hours is pretty chill. Especially for the pace at which I go on for hardcore. Playing it safe makes it not as stressful.
Good riddance.
That is maybe enough for 2.
Sip.
Let's see what we get. First gauntlet though. Could go belts. I'm cut 15. Tiny on the loot filter. You can dodge through these now, yeah. Thank God. I need to get used to that. I feel like for the longest time you couldn't. Oh, dude, the fucking slow when I get hit does kind of mess you up. Some of these gauntlets are painless. Others I really hate. Alright, only enough for one. We want 50% more damage. Less health is good, but holy shit.
We will succeed.
We have the opportunity for another merchant. It's one of these two. We could go ritual into merchant. Or gauntlet into escape. Doesn't really matter. Let's go up. Again, you could get a fairly lucky, I think, on one of the rolls. Where it'd be gained 3 boons, and then I think the negative boon could be not a problem on your builds. It's just RNG. I might be wrong on that, though. I did way more Sanctum in the 0.1 than I did in 0.2. I did almost none last league. Free honor restore. Damn, we're at fucking 5K. There's no way we're not getting it. There's no way I screw up that badly. And grants you a boon. We're going there every time, I think. Merchant offers fewer choices is fine. They did announce for PoE2 they're going to do races again. I think on one of the days I might do it, depending on how the timing lines up. But I think I should have the time this month. And there's zero expectation of me winning or anything, etc. But it is kind of like a cool goal to work towards. Last league I looked at the different leveling strats that were way more common because it was all designed around like the same skill. There was just Ziz just hosted kind of like a pseudo race, but it was a team event. I still feel like I could probably learn a bit just from looking at Aang's team and just seeing how he was playing as warrior. Oh, never mind. We're not going to risk this. I thought it was the pledge thing again. Okay, free. Get a boon, and then straight to Silver Key and second boss. Oh, I think that's maybe how we killed the second boss. I think we also got 50% more damage. But no, I feel like we also... I don't know. The last run was we're on much better track to kill this. And we have like twice as much life, or honor. Maybe there's something with armor. armor and monster level that I'm just not aware of. So breaking armor actually matters way more than I think it does.
I need more time.
What I'm thinking about doing is putting armor break back onto the long slam. Oh, it's proximity, I think. Nope. Might have been the last one. Wasted a bunch of armor here, but it's whatever.
That was close.
Random boon could be huge, could be nothing. Ha! I'll take that. Let's try and do a gauntlet. This is actually way better. Now that I know I can just dodge roll through everything. I just hated waiting. Oh. We do have 50% block now. Man. Let me click, dude. You get a ton of relics. Did not realize. I think we go up, if I remember correctly.
Hammer and anvil.
Not the best route. Got a key. Keys aren't too crazy until you start clearing the final one, but still good to have. Boss time? I think. Is there? Alright, so the goal is to kill them both with the Super Hammer of the Gods, and I'm pretty sure we can get it with 50% more damage.
Move quickly.
Alternatively, I could also group them up. Alright, that's looking good enough. Need one more and so we can get a stun. Did we get it? Yes. So one of them got stunned. This is a Hammer of the Gods on both? Or just one? Both. We are not gonna get... We do have another Hammer of the Gods right here. Hey, nice. Aftershocks on both.
Not mean I was outmatched.
Oh, the full heal into one of them being stronger is just a nightmare. Easy clear. Once again, bronze. If we see royal, we'd hit it, I think. We can buy. Oh, that would have been fantastic. Just not enough water. We have a royal. Arcanist is currency. Be down to take it. And then we'll keep these other two. But yeah, headed into third floor, we're looking pretty good. I'd have to royally fuck this up. We're taking the top one. This water's fine. Already strong enough as is.
Cower.
Gold key. Alright. Hourglass gold cache. I don't know how good gold caches are before, but we could cut that way. It's the most free. Going down here is really good too, actually. Just do chalice regardless.
Destruction!
The slow on getting hit, man. Dude, I fucking hate these rares. This specifically, I don't know what moth type it is, but it is the bane of my existence on floor 3. 2 gold keys, hell yeah. Have a great hammer, actually. Dude, I'm so sad by our recom going successfully, but for some reason upgrading it to a rare. now I know, but I don't know. I don't think they're, like, I swear, yeah, I'm almost positive. I'll check the VOD, or I don't need to check the VOD. I knew they were both magic, but it's just surprising. Alright, we'll check if this will get us what we want. That's insane. This one's really good. Minor Reflection could fuck us though, so I don't really care. Gold key again. Let's just do gold cache. I think these can be special. Like, I don't think it's just a random gold cache, but maybe it is. Temporal bubble on top of the slow when we get hit, man. Come on.
Hammer and anvil!
On floor 3, man, we are taking a good chunk more. We need to stop fucking around.
Meek creature!
Although you can restore like 1,000 in like a single wall, so not too crazy. The thing we need to really worry about is the final boss. Because if I just face tank slams again, doesn't matter how far we get.
Fear will best you!
Belts. Belts, and then we just get a random unique tab. Sure. The belt that we have is really strong. Not looking to replace it anytime soon. Ritual, gauntlet. Dude, fucking gauntlet, man. Ones without levers. You're just running. That was super easy. Again, it's looking free. Do we have water? Got enough for maybe one buy. This is the exact ritual I wanted. It's been a while since we got one that's just a rare. Dude, oh man. Why does Stunning certain rares not give you enough for a full hammer. Come on, man.
A gift from my ancestors.
Good riddance. A moment of respite.
Does that matter? So here to here, or like we're doing this. I just don't know if I want to use the shrine. Because when it says minor, I don't know what minor means. I can look it up. I don't know why I'm killing this. Do I have to? Chalice? Yeah, yeah. We'll probably restore and just take the hit. Oh, I got us inventory space here. Dude, why can you not leap slam off of this shit? With all the things that they're pushing the genre forward on, you'd think there would be things that are just so basic. Like, why can't I jump down from that one? Am I missing? Is it just the warm-up? Where is it? Oh. What? Where the fuck did you come from, dude?
A great challenge over. Rest a while.
I can also just restore here as well. That's insane.
Onward. We will succeed.
Hell yeah.
Me.
Alright, we were given this one for free. If I throw, I don't deserve to ascend. See if that hits those two. Yeah, didn't think so. Line of sight on fucking AoE abilities. Okay.
Good riddance.
So we got... Like, this is venerating a shrine, right? Gain a minor affliction when you venerate a shrine. And we're looking to do it. So we get a random boon. Minor affliction. Give it to... Yeah, of the minor afflictions, you and your monsters deal 40% less damage. Monsters petrify you, 100% damage. Yeah, we're just... no reason. We'd get 500 life back, but I think we can deal without it.
Beware the
Okay,
scorpion
so I'm just going to play it safe.
Hammer and anvil.
Move.
Is she doing the underground thing?
Sands fall.
Yeah. I think you... I think you just walk over one of those things to stop it, but maybe not.
Look out.
Oh, the issue here is that... It's not the quicksand, it's the fact that when she's underground, we can't build stun up.
Get to a platform.
Does that trigger it?
Beware the darts. Keep moving.
If darts are actually a problem.
I'm not ready.
I actually can't stand this fight as melee. This is the most unfun thing that I've had to do yet. We almost have a stun off here though. And I think if we get the stun off, we can... There it is. Please God. This should trigger next phase or whatever. Could even just kill. Please just kill. Thank God. Peace! Third descend down.
In my time, but I sense another being resides here. Perhaps you can challenge
2 points. We'll figure it out in a sec.
if you can find them.
Got a few. Let's see. Get some water. We have 2 bronze. Small relic if we can. That's fine. Two gold. We're being shown 2 royal, 3 royal, 4 royal. What is prime? Is prime better than superior? Prime. Quality between regular, superior, and prime. So prime is number 1. Okay, so it doesn't matter for jewels at least. This is our dump tab from everything we've gotten this run specifically. It's a lot of shit. We ascended, nowhere else to go. Cool. Gonna do a bit of a wrap up, but it's gonna be a short one today. Took about half an hour to clear that. Not too bad. This is an insane amount of jewels just for one run. The fuck?
Speak. Choose what you need.
All of them are shitty, man. It's not a bad one. We had 1 with block on it. All these other ones I don't really care about right now. I can do this off stream. What was I gonna... We're gonna talk about the ascendancy, I guess. We just got 2 points. If I go up here, it's just gonna be a shit ton of cold lightning. Which doesn't really matter. So we'd have to pull 2 off, which would be max life and chaos in order to get Forged in Flame. We're already doing pretty good on Ellie Dam. Like Ellie Dam taken, so I don't think that's the way to go yet. Which means we just get 2 more points here, which is going to be strength, and then probably just regen. Alternatively, we could try something else. Temper weapon is kind of interesting if we were going back to an auto attack style builds, but not feeling it. It's definitely strength, but then I'm thinking between these two. Like, we did get a fairly good chunk of life going. I just don't think this matters. So I'm gonna hit this. While we're here, see how many
Yes,
we got
choose what you
with honor res on them.
of course.
Maximum honor they. Currency out of here as well. Gold ring trash. Insane. Holy shit. This one's just crazy. Honor restored. Honor resistance. Okay, we might have hit max, depending on how many zones, or like how many things we have unlocked. Oh, but it'll be a while before we clear floor 4. Anyways, quick one. Got a shield upgrade. Pretty huge. We recombed a weapon that I thought was going to be Giga Juice, and then it turned into a rare. Which, I googled it real quick, but due to recombination, 2 magic items become rare. Yep. Recombinations don't produce magic items or any other rarity. You receive a rare, even if both components were magic. Okay. We can't end the stream with just gambling on this thing then. Not much we can do outside of Gambit trying to hit flat fizz. And then if we don't hit, we just reuse it as another recomb. It's a low tier, but that's not bad at all, man. Why is the top end so low? That's super weird. I don't know. Anyways, the follow-up here is Jawbone prefix with Kurgles. We don't have Kurgles, so we just have to go through and clear abysses until we hit it. But, I mean, there we go. So now we have something to look forward to. When it comes to suffixes, we'll leave it as is until we maybe get a battle plus something else, but solid stream, even though it was just pretty big chilling. Anyways, gonna hop off. I did talk about maybe the videos that I was gonna do in the future. We'll see if I can pull it off. It is gonna be a lot of work to learn every other fucking build, instead of just doing the same thing over and over again and getting really good at that. So we'll see. Again, for now, this week at least, which I'm assuming the patch is going to hit eventually. Once it does, we get to experience it firsthand on a fresh character going into maps. Looking forward to that. And then maybe having a video on the current character towards the end of the week is probably the plan. But anyways, again, as always, thanks for stopping by. Like, subscribe if you have any enjoyment out of this this content. The live streams are pretty easy. Not a lot to learn unless you jump into chat and ask me questions. And then the videos, hopefully I can start doing a better job of explaining new mechanics, fundamentals, etc. And just kind of going out on the positives of what I enjoy about like the SSF style experience as opposed to the more softcore, the more zoom kind of focused stuff. So I'll catch you dudes in the next one.